welcome back to the Apollo Protection Agency. It's us.
It's us.
You know us.
We're here.
You know us. We're here. We did it.
Gang's all here.
The protectors of Apollo.
The gang is all here after one of us not being here for a little while. Zach, I don't want a full slideshow of Alaska.
I've already posted it. It's already there. It's on the Discord.
Well, for
patrons.
Folks. Yeah, for patrons. You got to pay to see that shit, you know?
Yeah, exactly. You want access to the details of my personal life.
Right.
Give me money.
Give me money.
Not that I get any of that money, by the way.
Yeah. How was it? Did you have a good time?
Oh yeah. It's awesome, man. I mean, like,
beautiful up there.
Yeah. So I guess you've been.
Yes.
So for those of the listeners who don't know, where did you go?
Alaska.
To Alaska. I went on an Alaskan cruise. My sister and I took my father. Yeah,
I've been. Twice.
I think you were in like the main part of Alaska.
Yeah, I was near Anchorage.
Yeah. That's what I consider actual Alaska. The place that I went was the fucking western seaboard of Canada that apparently the U.S. just carved out a little slice that was, this is ours now. But if you look at a fucking map,
as we do,
it's Canada, okay? It's Canada, but it's Alaska, technically speaking. So that's where I went. Yeah, it was awesome. So how did you do it, Adam?
I did a cruise too.
I did an
Alaskan cruise with my family.
Okay.
Around, I guess it was like 2005 or so.
Oh wow, okay. I imagine
so there was a lot more glacier there when I went.
Yeah. There's very little glacier, but the environment around Glacier Bay, I mean, it's just like fucking majestic, dude. It's crazy. Like I keep saying this, but there's something mystical about it. Like it
is. Well, it's unspoiled.
Yeah.
You know, it's like true majestic nature.
Yeah, like I saw whales and shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's majestic. I saw whales and shit.
Did they try to sink your boat?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's good.
Because they're learning how to do that, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, orcas, for sure.
That's crazy. I did see, like, orca fins, but not really, like, I didn't, like, see, like, an orca close enough to do anything with, you know?
Now, if an orca could take out a cruise ship, we're all doomed.
We gotta
there's no way.
Y'all.
That orca could fucking try. That thing was huge, dude.
Yeah. It's gonna be the new Jaws orca.
Yeah.
I mean, killer whales are scary, dude.
They're terrifying. Like they're smart. Like that's the scariest thing about them.
They're dolphins, but huge and scary.
They teach when they learn something, they teach the rest of their pod, and then they all become like murderers.
And they're doing that with sinking boats now.
Yeah. Y'all leave Willie alone.
Willie's terrifying, okay?
Willie has been dead for years.
Let's rip that Band-Aid off.
Did you spit, Adam, did you spit?
Just want you to know. Look, that was a big developmental movie for me. I love Free Willy, but let's be real, that whale dead.
Yeah.
It's true.
Truly.
It's true.
But you know what? Honestly, about the whole trip, the thing that I keep thinking about, I'm very interested in how people live, in sort of like the living and working conditions of various people around the world. Like I go down YouTube rabbit holes of alternative living situations and stuff like that all the time, just because I just find it fascinating, you know?
You thinking about being a bus guy?
No. But I'm very fascinated by how people actually live and work on cruise ships as a result. Because I ended up making friends with several people who were crew, you know? Mm-hmm. And so I'm naturally interested in that kind of thing. And, so, you know, most crew members on those ships share a very tiny cabin with somebody else. It's either a bunk bed or two rooms conjoined by a bathroom type situation. I don't think that it's for me.
It'd be tough.
I don't think that it's for me.
How long are they on cruises? Is it a 3 month stint, 6 months?
Cruise ship employee contracts are between 6 and 8 months.
Yeesh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a long time.
I was gonna say it's kind of like college, but like even dorm rooms are bigger than that, and you don't have to stay that close to people that long.
Dude, a dorm room would be like having like a
luxury
cabin or something. Yeah,
oh
like it's
God.
a lot different, man. It's a lot different. But
you
more
get
power
to see
to
cool
them.
shit though.
Yeah, I
it's a different life.
I met some really cool people, who were part of the crew. Like the dude who kept my stateroom was named Halil, and he was from Indonesia, and he was cool as fuck. He was my boy, man. I talked to Halil every chance I got. He was awesome. And then I had a server in the dining room who was his name was Ulysses, and he was also from Indonesia. I think like Halil told me that like 75% of that ship's crew are from Indonesia.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. But like think about it, man. If you're an Indonesian cat and you are gonna do something extremely brave, in my opinion, and go on the other side of the world, away from all of your friends and family and loved ones, and spend 8 months at sea, then having other people there who spoke the same language as you, understood your culture and stuff like that would probably make it less shitty, I would imagine, right?
For sure.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean,
so I get it,
Yeah. Be kind of necessary
in
a lot of ways. Yeah.
But like the crew, were all like everybody that I met was like super fucking cool. Everybody was cool as hell.
I need you to tell me about the puppies.
The puppies.
The puppies.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we flew up to this glacier, Mendenhall Glacier. It's right outside Juneau.
Well, they were orca.
No, and we met up with this like dog sledding team who basically they live out on the glacier during the quote unquote season, right, during the summertime in Alaska, and they do these dog sledding tours basically, and what they do it to get enough money up to like do the Iditarod. Because the Iditarod is apparently very expensive. So I was talking to the woman who runs the operation after we were waiting on our helicopter. And, I was just like chewing the fat with her while I was petting the dogs. There was like 60 or 70 dogs out there.
Oh my gosh. That's
and they're
awesome.
they're all Alaskan Huskies, which are basically just like mutts, and this woman, she's been training these dogs for like 31 years. She's run the Iditarod 20 times. She's run the Quest over a dozen times. And I was like, I was just picking her brain about this stuff. And basically, every one of her dogs can do about 100 miles a day on the sled. And she said, but like when they're running, like when she's doing like the Iditarod or something, each one of those dogs will eat about 10,000 calories.
Oh my God.
A day. So you have to like...
Holy shit.
Yeah. So what you have to do is before the actual race, you have to go and like set up caches of supplies at various checkpoints along the route so that when you pull up... Because you can't possibly carry on a dog sled enough of anything to feed, all those dogs that much food every day. And so, this is what she does, just kind of get the money up to do the thing that she finds fun, which is running the Iditarod, which is crazy,
I did not do the dog sledding when I went. So, like, what was that like being, like, on the sled and going across the snow or ice or whatever?
Yeah, so much different than what I had in my head, For some reason, I had this weird idea that we were going to be, like, dashing through like sketch trails or something, but it's a glacier. Everything is wide open, right? So you're going like pretty far. We went like a few miles, but you don't feel like you're doing anything because you still just see everything. Like, you still see the camp sitting there, right? Like it's just a big open snowfield essentially. And so I was like, okay, that was like less
thrilling.
Thrilling than I expected it to be. Still very cool. Being on the sled, the only thing is like you have to like, kind of hold on when they start up, right? Other than that,
like, it's just going, just
a little lurch.
Yeah, it's a little lurch. Yeah. Other than that, man, you're just holding on to the back. It's like holding on to anything that you're riding. It's like holding onto a fucking shopping cart or something as you're cruising along. It's like nothing to it.
But there are puppies.
And they were very good puppies. Like every single one of them that I had, and I pet every single dog that I.
Did you get to know all their names?
No, I didn't. Because you don't have that much time with them. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have to go back. That's what I'm hearing.
Gotta go back and but my musher, his name was Zach, and so he was like,
friends for life.
As I said,
you learned his name.
Same name,
I hate when
solidarity.
Zach talks in the third person.
Mm-hmm. He let me ride in the back in the musher spot because I had this old Welsh couple that were also riding on the sled, and they sat in this where you would normally put all the supplies and shit on a sled. They had seats, right, and they sat up there, and then Zach stood right behind them, and I got to stand on the back where the musher spot is, and work the brake and feel like I was really actually doing something.
Did you get to control the reins and turn them?
There are no reins, dude.
They just run the route.
No, so they have commands, right?
Oh,
So Zach was explaining to me they have mush, right? Whoa, and then they have I didn't remember the words for left and right, but they just call out to the dogs.
That's how you direct mules, G and haw.
I don't remember him saying G and haw. No,
these are facts.
It was it was I'm pretty sure it was mush and whoa to start and stop, but I don't remember what left and right was. But he would just call out to them, and those bastards would turn left, they had it. Those bastards,
those sons of bitches.
Yeah, bring up mules and everybody is country as shit. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the words ye and haw.
Yeah, it's the ye and haw.
Probably not in Alaska.
No, it is G.
I'm sorry, G.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Probably not in Alaska, Emily.
Fair enough.
No. But I mean, it was a very, very cool trip. I
because it was in Alaska.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean,
it was cold.
Beautiful. It wasn't cold.
Oh.
No,
it's not
Alaska
cold,
in the summer is beautiful.
Yes,
absolutely
totally.
beautiful.
Yeah,
highs in the high 60s. It's
I
gorgeous.
packed all of these fucking layers, and they just ended up. I mean, I'm pulling off clothes as fast as I can.
Throw them in the ocean. That'll be this.
Throw them straight in the ocean. littered the beautiful unspoiled splendor of Glacier Bay National Park with my fucking clothing. Yeah.
Let me give you a little bit of the South here. Come on.
The glacier's please don't.
This is prettier than the Gulf of Mexico. Let's see if we can't change that.
Yeah. Oh man. Jack Stripes.
Zach and I actually have a friend that we went to high school with who has lived in Alaska for several years now. Yeah, and I get Snapchat videos, tons of them from him every day, and he's just a wild man now. He's just constantly on crazy trips, either snowboarding or what are the snow. Snowmobile, yeah. I was what are the snow jet skis? Yeah. I'm obviously more familiar with one, right?
Yeah. It's way too hot down here.
He's always sending me Snapchats of just adventures that he's going on, and I'm Ben is the kind of person that is he's always sought adventure, and it's the perfect life for him. I'm super happy for him, but it's fun. He's all the time sending me pictures of his little adventures or at camp out in somewhere gorgeous. In Alaska, just making gumbo or whatever.
Doing it up, man.
Probably the best damn gumbo in Alaska, if I had to be honest.
Oh, it probably is, yeah. Well, he sent me one the other day. They were in the forest, and he was cooking lobster tails for him, and I assume his girlfriend or friend.
Yeah.
Just crush it, just eating good and going on majestic adventures. Man, you old rascal.
Yeah. I follow so many Instagram accounts that are basically camping in national parks and across the world, just because I want to live vicariously through them because I know I'll never.
I'll send you Ben's Snapchat link. It's
don't do that. I'm too old for Snapchat, so you know.
It's you have Snapchat. That's what I've been thinking this whole time. That's the only thing I really heard is wait, Heath has Snapchat.
He's down. He's cool.
He's a teacher, I guess.
Hey, fellow kids.
Hello, fellow youths.
How do you do it?
I'm pretty sure the kids don't even use Snapchat anymore. I'm pretty sure it's all TikTok.
It's all TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Until
I love that y'all
new.
talk like you're experts on social media because you are absolutely not. You're
No,
just being
that's the
judgy.
whole
We're like
thing.
literally
I have no
saying that
idea,
we're
so
not.
I'm
we're
staying
not.
quiet.
That's why I thank the kids
They're on the
nowadays don't
TikToks.
even use. Yeah, like
Yeah. keep up, Heath. We're making fun of ourselves here, dude.
self
burn. Boom.
I still use Facebook, man.
Oh no, Adam.
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, I have a Facebook, but I don't. I haven't posted anything on there other than like advertisements for gigs.
That's fair.
In years.
I cross post from Instagram. That's the only way I ever.
I
do
think we
anything.
have a Facebook page
We
as
do.
STF,
I
but
think we should update it.
Yeah.
Probably.
is anybody
Maybe, I
following
guess.
us on Facebook?
Yeah.
all
Hey,
the other old.
If
folks.
somebody found us through Facebook, please leave a Facebook comment.
leave
Well,
a
actually,
comment.
don't leave a Facebook comment because we won't
We
see
don't
it.
see it.
But
Let us know
I'm
on
very
Discord,
curious if there's anybody out there who found us through Facebook.
Yeah.
found us through Facebook.
Yeah,
Not that just like
specifically.
found us some
Connected
other
to us,
way
yeah.
and then added us on Facebook. No. You saw our Facebook page and said,
Like,
"I'm going to
straight up
listen to this
discovered
podcast."
us on Facebook.
Yeah.
I want to know if we came up on your feed and you're like, "Who are these guys?" and clicked it.
Yeah.
I think
If
that's
there's
probably a small
one,
number.
I'll be shocked. If there's
Right.
one, I'll be shocked.
Okay, well, let's talk about some Starfinder
Okay.
and where you guys are at, which is not the beautiful land of Alaska or really the beautiful land of
Western
anywhere.
Canada.
Yeah,
Western
Western
Canada.
Canada. Americanada.
I'm calling it like I see it, man.
Yeah.
The annexed holdfasts of
Yeah,
Western
it's
Canada.
you annexed the beach of Canada, dude. That's what you did.
Or Eastern Russia, depending on how far back
Yeah.
you want to go.
Oh, wait. I got one more thing. I forgot
Okay.
about this. I want to give a shout out to my man, DeMarcus Lacey in Sitka. Okay. He was our shuttle bus driver in Sitka, Alaska, and he introduced himself as DeMarcus Lacey. He gave us his whole name. So he was fucking hilarious. This dude was from Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh wow.
And he had a Birmingham accent.
Oh,
you know what
boy.
I mean?
For sure,
yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
And dude, he was so fucking funny. He was explaining sights as we were passing him by, and he was like, "Yeah, so if you look over here to the right, you'll see this is Sandy Beach." He's like, "I don't know why they call it Sandy Beach. It's more like Rocky Beach for real, because it was just a rocky beach, you know." and then one lady on the bus asked him. They were like, because he was talking about, you know, coming and living in Alaska, and well, he's like, "DeMarcus, how did you end up? How did you get here to Sitka?" And he goes, "Oh, they flew me in."
Like all of Alaska.
I cracked up. Like, they're not obviously not asking him, how did you physically get here? But
Right,
like, what
right.
What's your
circumstances
story?
led
Yeah,
you to
sure.
want to come?
It's
He's
like
"Oh,
an
they flew me
airplane
in."
naked
Flew
gun
me in.
type response.
Yeah,
Exactly.
totally.
Dude,
Yeah.
he was so sharp. It was hilarious, man.
Shout
I
out
hope
to
he's doing
DeMarcus
okay,
then.
you know?
Yeah. Did you tell him about the show?
No, I did not.
Well, he's not going to hear your shout out.
Hey, man, stranger things are happening, dude. I ran into Tiger Rogers on that shit.
I know,
bro.
that's so crazy. That's too in for this. Like nobody's
Yeah.
going to care or know what
No,
the fuck
yeah,
we're
we're
talking about.
we're not going into it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But so speaking of seeing strange people pop up,
Hey, nice.
Niren keeps popping up after you go through each of these rooms and activating, turning off and turning back on again the reactors, right? And I think you guys are kind of, I don't know, where are you standing on Niren now? He gave you inspirations last time. He's kind of pompous.
Sus.
He's still
Sus.
Super
very,
sus.
very frustrating.
Frustratingly know-it-all and coy and
It's
He's
not
the kind
even
of guy. He'd never been smacked in the mouth, and it shows. You know what I'm saying?
It's,
So, like-
it's not even that he's like acting as a know-it-all. It's just that he is so out of touch
Yeah.
with what is going on for the people, for normal mortal human, like not just humans, but like normal mortal beings in this situation, and is so aloof and uncaring that it's frustrating to deal
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
It's like, and because like he doesn't even necessarily put off a like overtly malevolent vibe.
I don't think it's malevolent at all.
yeah.
It's just completely out of touch and uncaring.
which is
of the
extra
lives
frustrating.
of us and all of the rest of the people at Absalom, or the individuals at Absalom
I just prefer my deities
Station.
less chatty. That's really what
You think that he's a deity?
I think so at this point.
Do you all think that he's a deity?
I think he might be some sort of ascended being of some kind, you know, like a demigod or some outsider of some kind. Like,
I see a deity as an entity that is worshipped. I don't think that he is. I think that he is just a very powerful entity, maybe outside of the space-time continuum, based on the way he'd be talking.
I don't think he's got
confirm or deny,
but
like real cube vibes.
I don't know. We can start
a annoying, you know.
Yeah, very cute.
It feels annoying to me because of the it's got that vibe of our experiences are so different that you guys are like children to me, but he's like smug about it.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah. Like he feels like he's smug about it.
Like he needs to be popped in the mouth, you know?
Well, Josh, it's been interesting how animated you have been in these interactions, because typically Fel kind of sits in the back and rolls with the crew in what they're doing, but you've really been at the forefront of these discussions. I'm curious if that's Josh or if that's Fel or some of both. Like, what is it about Niren specifically that's drawing you out to the front so much?
It's a little bit of both, I think. Partially because of the roundabout answers that he's getting to the more calculated questions from Ziva, and the more gruff, direct, no bullshit from Oren. But it's always like skirting the question and whatever, like not really answering, giving half answers, half truths, half whatever. That it's just, for me as a person, is frustrating. And honestly, considering the situation and the stakes of what's going on right now, I feel like Fel would be just as frustrated dealing with something or someone like Niren, considering the circumstances we're in. Like, we don't have time for it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad does Fel want to smack him in the mouth?
You used the wrong scale again.
On a scale of 1 to 55.
1 to 55. probably, I don't know.
You say it's in the 48 range?
In the range of
clean,
somewhere between 47 and 49.
I think, somewhere clean, like in between 47 and 49.
Yeah, I feel you. I think I share your sentiment on that.
Well, speaking of not having time and things kind of moving forward, regardless of your thoughts, you're still trying to get these auxiliary reactors turned back on, and so I guess the only way to go is to press forward. And there's really only one way forward, which is this door that you opened and you saw Niren in the hall, and then he disappeared or phased away or did whatever he does, and leaving yet another door in front of you. And just a reminder, it's been some weeks. You're also getting these weird glitches from Xeno popping up in your communications, and just a reminder that all these like weird time pockets of time distillation pockets that you're generally avoiding, except for the cutscenes that you can't avoid. So, but you are not really in danger of like accidentally walking into them.
Also, we have 2 or 3 Skittermanders now.
Two.
Okay.
And
which,
what were the
which
first?
Suggests that there's 2 more out there somewhere.
What were the
3 Skittermanders
with the generator reactor things? What were the 2 systems that we turned back on? Because it's been
life support and shields.
Shields,
yes,
because the angel was like running out of juice, probably.
Yeah, and we were kind of torn about it because it's like, but the lights are still off.
And gravity's off.
And the gravity.
Yeah,
so be very frustrating.
Now everybody
is
floating
alive
in the
but
dark.
floating and blind.
Floating blind, holding their
terrifying.
communicator cell phone things with their flashlights, seeing 5 feet in front of them.
Man, we gotta hurry. The longer this goes on, the more likely it is people start peeing, and then people are flying around blind with no gravity with pee everywhere.
I don't need that image, Heath.
Too bad.
So
It's there.
I will say that it has been like 4.5 hours, I think, since you started this whole.
Somebody's
day.
peeing.
Somebody's
Somebody.
piss in the air, huh? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. I think that cat is out of the bag, so to speak. So let's push forward.
Might be a poop or two.
There might even be a poop or two. Let's
what they ate, you know?
Yeah, let's not think about that. Time is nebulous.
Let's not think about
Yeah.
Poop is nebulous.
So get yourselves in position. Move up to the next doors, and let's keep pushing towards the final.
Keep pushing.
Auxiliary reactors. Yeah.
Can
Can't.
you pause?
There we go.
Thank you kindly.
Every time.
Talk to me when you run a game, John.
Blap, blap, blap. Got him.
Fucking drive by there, dude.
John, I love you enough not to call you out on mute. So, like,
I was thinking it, not saying it.
except I did. Sorry.
Except you did.
And I did
Except
too.
you
Like,
Totally not going to
did.
call you out on forgetting to unmute all the time.
I'm so sorry.
I would never say that.
I would never do that.
Somebody
I would
might,
never.
but not me.
Not me.
Yeah. There are people out there that might say
Yeah.
that it's really annoying that you forget to unmute every
me.
time you talk, but I wouldn't do that. We're friends.
I don't know who you're talking about, man. No clue. No clue.
What? You're muted. No, I'm just kidding.
Stop it.
I
We're at the
actually
door,
looked.
Adam.
I actually looked, you ass.
Let's get to perception checks.
Okay. Yeah, let's see.
We're having
Man,
Indeed.
look, I rolled a natural 18. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a pass.
Oh, you're going to go ahead and say
Yeah, I'm
that?
gonna go ahead and say it's a pass.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Oh, thank God.
Let
you're
me do the
saving
math
time.
real quick,
Yeah,
but I'm
you're
pretty
saving
sure
me
it's
time.
good.
No,
Yeah,
you're
I just
good.
want to save
Yeah.
you some time.
Yeah, you're good. So the door is not trapped.
Yeah, 52, is that acceptable?
Oh, well, it was close.
Close? Okay.
No, you're good. You're good.
all right, door's not trapped. I'm going to open it.
All right, boom. Door is open, and in here you see a soft, cascading light that illuminates this stark room. The 4 auxiliary generator chambers are located against the western wall, with a small catwalk running above them. A small set of cubicles is positioned opposite the room from the generators, and several blank monitors hang on the northern wall. The cubicles contain a few chairs and computer consoles, and then you also see a being of crystalline facets and shifting colors floats next to the powerless reactors. Rings of solid color circling around its humanoid form. The seemingly inactive monitors on the northern wall crackle with a loud static before displaying the following words, each spoken in a halting, monotone voice. Return the drift beacon. And this is what you see standing before you.
Wow.
Is that our first Civ?
This is not a Civ.
That's a warframe.
Yeah, it's a warframe,
Yeah,
dude.
It's totally a warframe, yeah.
Pink hair coming out the back, like humanoid.
Yeah.
Pink
But,
hair out the back, kind of.
So I want you to notice that where the face would be, it's
like
like a
meteors?
helmet. But yeah, like in the forehead is literally like a galaxy.
Like there's no eyes.
Kind of
It's just like
Rasu
a
a little bit.
There, I mean, I have to be able to I can't even think. Determine something about this thing. If it's got a galaxy in its head,
Would you like to
shouldn't
roll a
Oren be able to see
mysticism?
I
where
would
that
in fact
is?
like to roll a mysticism. Yes.
All right.
Well, no, Zach. With Oren's ability to know wherever he is based on the stars, would he be able to identify what those stars are?
Oh.
That's pretty tight. Yeah.
Take an inspiration, Josh. No?
I'm the GM of this game.
Like, I'm excited and I was just going to try.
Well, you got to be quicker than that.
Look, guys, I finally got a good night of sleep last night for the first time in
sleep
Sounds
years.
like
night.
it.
Sounds
Sounds like it.
exactly like it.
So,
That's
so
a
I'm on fire tonight.
45.
45.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a pretty good roll. You recognize that this is a spectra.
Okay.
And you also can determine that this particular kind of spectra has never been previously recorded, though many have theorized about its existence. Now, you're not a scholar, so I'm not sure how you know this. I guess it's just intuition, and we'll say that that's what you're gleaning from what you're seeing
Oren
in
is
the
a
stars.
reader, you know?
Yeah,
He's a reader.
yeah, and the stars are beyond your awareness, you know, so it's like a galaxy that
I don't recognize it. Is what
Right.
you're saying.
Right. And because you beat that DC by 5 or more, you get a little extra piece of information here.
Okay.
This is known as a Nacrea, and it's a spectra that watches over the Star Stone in its capacity as a drift beacon.
Oh man, it'd be
And
great
so-
if we didn't have to fight this thing.
Can we real quick? I don't know that we actually said it. Like, so this is like a humanoid android figure, but it has like these sort of yellow, glowing kind of hula hoopy loops around its waist.
It looks like metallic armored plates over some sort of potentially
Bio?
fleshy sinew or something underneath
or
it.
potentially very neatly arranged cabling wiring.
Yeah.
But
That
that
make you
looks
happy,
that
Josh?
looks like no, but it's that it looks like muscle tissue though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like the face is like empty except for like a fucking galaxy. So Yeah.
With bright pink hair coming at the back.
Very cool.
And 2 yellow rings of like glowing light circling her torso.
Around the rib cage area.
Yeah.
And
Right.
pink
There you
hair
go.
because why not?
Picture a Warframe.
And so it's standing before you, and you just, as I said, that all of a sudden the monitors that seem like they don't have any power flicker to life, and they all say this, like, read out the same thing. If you assume that the voice is coming from her, although there's no mouth on this thing, and so you just kind of hear it echoing through the chamber. Return the drift beacon.
Okay, so telepathically, Orton would definitely let the party know what he knows about this, and add that. Wait. I want to clarify. This is like, Orton believes this to be some sort of guardian of the Starstone.
It is so Nacrea are known, have been speculated to be spectra that are specifically watch over drift beacons, and that this is the spectra that is watching over the drift beacons of all drift beacons, which is the Starstone.
Starstone,
So
sure.
yes.
So Orton would certainly add, that we might share the same ends with this creature. It might not need to be a fight.
All right, roll a perception check. Everybody can.
Y'all go ahead.
I rolled extremely low. I rolled a natural. A natural.
one of them
It's been a while since we dropped out a natural.
Natural. 39 is what I ended up with.
Okay.
And here I am feeling like I did pretty well with a 39.
Okay.
Not
39.
one,
39.
So getting my poor rolls
Okay.
out of the way.
All right, so both Fel and Oren notice that on the catwalk you see 2 Skittermander whelps, but they are both playing with a grenade.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Because of course they are.
and they're like tugging on, They both got a pair of hands or claws on it, and they're like tugging it back and forth and like throwing it up in the air and catching it. And I need everybody to roll initiative just because we got to track time here. So
I would say Oren would point that out and add, those little skitter whelps are about to win a Darwin Award.
Yeah,
They're babies, mate.
babies.
It's not their fault they're stupid.
Wow.
The
have some
natural
new
one sound
sound
effect
effect.
on Foundry was so well timed.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's funny because there's like a few that you could get if you roll a natural 1 or a natural 20. So it's kind of random. You don't know exactly what you're going to get. And speaking of, I noticed a feature on here that's been here this whole time that I've never noticed until just now. But I had this little bar on the bottom that has your tokens, and it has your ACs right there. I can see them. So like, it just is very convenient. Anyways,
That's
excited.
assuming they're accurate.
I think they are, but anyway. All right, Kuiper, there you go. Thank you. So, good news is that Oren got the jump on the initiative here. So we're going to start this combat Well, I'm not combat. I'm sorry, this encounter.
Is it good news?
Well, you have the opportunity to set the tone of this situation. So,
okay.
But you've got the Skittermanders up on the catwalk. You've got this very strange being making a kind of confusing request because it's saying return the drift beacon, but it's here, so I don't know. What are you going to do?
I think we open with diplomacy, right? Like, I think Orin would call out to the Nacrea and say, "We mean you no harm. Where do you want us? Where do you want the drift beacon returned to?"
Return the drift beacon.
Yeah, no, I got that part.
Roll,
but like
roll a diplomacy before you fuck this up.
Okay.
Roll diplomacy before you fuck this up.
Slow down,
I think
dog.
I'm gonna use an inspiration on this
Okay,
one.
all right.
There you go.
You know, I think we gotta pop one of these bad boys.
It's going to give you a +2.
Yeah, I've got a little diplomacy, but it's only a +6. Dirty 20.
We about to fight.
Oh, no.
I didn't say anything threatening at all.
No, you didn't, but you did not make a good case for yourselves either. And you see the yellow rings start to like surge a little bit in energy, and the monitors flash again. Danger! Star Stone!
Yeah, the Star Stone's in danger. That's why we're here. We're trying to help. We don't want to fight.
That was your turn. That was your turn.
I didn't know. Okay, but not
Wait,
even
hang on.
an action.
The
Well,
whole,
that was an action. You do have a move, but it's a standard action to do a diplomacy check when you're trying to
hold on.
adjust the attitudes.
the message was danger Starstone U. Mm-hmm. Like the letter U, or
Like
U as in like
You, the
a person.
royal
Okay.
you.
Yeah, okay. The royal U.
The royal you.
would you like
yeah,
to?
y'all.
Y'all.
Would you like? Yeah, y'all. Would you like to move?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead. Take my actions away from me.
You chose.
I'm gonna
to
let
do
you
this.
have them. I'm gonna let you have
I'll
them.
let you have them.
Kuiper, you're up.
Okay, yeah, so your boy Kuiper's not great at diplomacy, but he's gonna go ahead and try. He says, are we in danger? Where is this? Where is the Star Stone? We can help bring it back. We can help return it.
All right, roll a diplomacy.
And I'm going to use an inspiration.
Okay.
So add 2 to that. That's going to be 24.
You, Star Stone.
Oh, boy.
It's not good. Would you like to move?
No.
I love it. Just nuh-uh.
We need our diplomatic person to go ahead and go.
I guess what, buddy? Your diplomat rolled a 1, so we at the bottom of the turn order.
All right, Mike, you're up.
I want to go to the babies. I don't see them though.
They're up on this catwalk over here.
Oh, so,
So we have to go past. Oh,
Yeah.
But they're like chewing on and throwing grenades. Like this could go
They
sour
are
at
doing-
any moment.
They are doing that. They are right now just jostling and chewing on the pin of a grenade as they toss it
I'm
back
just
and
torn
forth.
because like grenades do damage in this game, but they're also babies. So,
Right.
They have like a whopping 1
1
HP
right.
and like 1 AC.
It's a tough situation here.
It is. I
are they
apologize
in the turn order?
in advance because I'm flying after these babies.
You're making a move.
Yes,
Got to.
I'm incapable of diplomacy with this thing, so I can Zoom out. 60. And then I don't know where on the catwalk. Right?
Say right here.
Here. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna. That's 60. Flying.
Yep.
And then, so here?
Yep.
I can't go up. Oh, I can. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so as Mike moves in and flies past the Nacrea, its yellow beams turn red. And it says, "Threat, Star Stone, you." And it points one of its spindly fingers towards a spot in the room. We're going to say, let me just get my measurement tool out here. Oops.
That's what you want to hear. Let me see just how much of a surface area I can fuck up.
Yeah, okay. So, oh my God. All right, so points at this square right here. And all of a sudden, it like a tiny, looks like black hole opens up on the floor.
Oh boy.
And this is a intense spell, so we're going to work through this together. But the Nacrea has just cast gravitational singularity on that square. So I'm gonna put it there so we can mark it.
And as for listeners for there, that's about, I don't know, what, 15 feet away from the door that we're behind?
Yes.
We're not behind the door. We're just past the doorway. And Mike is on the opposite side of the room behind the Nacrea at this point.
Like
Okay.
north and a little left of the...
So here is the text.
Oh boy.
Calls into being a tiny particle of mass with infinite density. You must conjure the singularity in a square that is unoccupied by any creatures or objects. When you finish casting this spell, the singularity immediately draws all medium and smaller creatures and unattended objects within 30 feet towards it. Each round on your turn, the singularity makes a single special combat maneuver against creatures within the 30 feet. With, I have the modifier for this. If the singularity roll is successful, that creature is moved 5 feet towards the singularity, plus 5 additional feet for every 5 by which the result exceeds the target's KAC plus 8. If the creature or object is moved into the square that contains the singularity, it is sucked inside and is going to take a significant amount of damage at the end of its turn. Each round, it remains within that space. A creature drawn into the singularity can take no actions except a full action to try to escape. A creature must succeed at either an athletics check or a strength check to escape the singularity. The singularity can hold up to 4 medium creatures. If it would pull in additional creatures, those creatures are simply pulled into a square adjacent to the singularity. A creature within 50 feet of the singularity has its speed reduced by half when it moves away from the singularity. However, it can move at double its normal speed when moving toward the singularity. If a creature moves within 30 feet of the singularity at any point in its movement, it is subject to the combat maneuver described above. A creature that moves neither toward nor away from the singularity moves at its normal speed. So, that is the situation. So I need everybody but Mike to, well, I guess I'm going to roll some checks here. Yeah, this is going to be tough. It's a tough situation.
It does the pull effect on everyone within 30 feet?
Yes.
Kuiper's 35 away.
Kuiper's 35. Nice.
Would it be possible to put up a template on the map?
Yeah,
so we
give
can
me a
see its
second
effect?
and I'll do that.
Okay.
But let's start with some attacks here. So, the first one is going to be against Fel.
Okay.
This is a 38 against your KAC plus 8. I think that is a fail.
Plus 8's a fail.
Yep. Okay. So we're going to try that again, and this one's going to be on Orin. Oh God, 32.
definitely doesn't
so that's a fail. All right. Gosh, I'm rolling really crappy, which is really good for you guys. This one is against Ziva. Oh my god, 32.
Yay!
You guys are lucky as all get out here to do that. And that is a full round action to cast that spell. So that is going to be the entirety of the turn. Let me put this in the thing.
Well, technically... No, never mind.
No,
Shit.
yeah.
Son of a...
Yep. All right. Well, so that has happened now. So there's this square that is just like this dense, dark matter that is just pulling you guys, attempting to pull you guys towards it. Mike is up on the catwalk behind the Nacrea, trying to deal with the Skittermander whelps. And you see the Nacrea just seeing you as a threat. It is now Fell's turn.
I mean, my first thought is to close the door. But then that leaves Mike there by himself. But I don't know if it's too late to turn this back to I guess I don't know off the top of my head all of the tiers of friendliness versus hostile, whatever. But back to indifferent or neutral. I don't know if we're past that point. So since Ziva has... Shit, if I close the door, Ziva would have to move and then reopen it to be able to do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hold my turn until after Ziva's.
All right, I like it.
I was literally trying to remember, what is this called? It's changing...
demeanor, maybe? Or
but
attitude?
But this is a special thing unique to this, so...
Okay. Well... I mean, I'm going to move action, try and step back out of the 5 foot back out of the way of this horribleness.
Okay.
Yes. Can I do that?
I think you can.
It was double move speed to go away, right? And if you end your turn, then you do another one.
I'm just trying to figure out when... So this
it's
happens
half
on
move speed away.
The singularity makes the attack on the Necrea's turn, right? Yes, correct.
So,
all right. So you can do that.
Okay. In fact, I'm just gonna move back here to this corner. Still be in the door, a little hallway thing, and is gonna try and call out and do a diplomacy. I too am going to use an inspiration.
Okay.
We are here to fix the Star Stone. Let us help you. Let us help it. Let us bring it back. And...
Tell him I'm not a threat. I'm just retrieving babies.
So that's going to be a 49.
Okay. So that is a success, but you're going to need more than one success to convince this thing at this point, because this is now seeing you as a hostile threat. So you have one success. What do you say?
We are here to fix the Starstone. We're here to bring it back. Let us help, please.
You broke it.
No, we didn't. Ziva looks around no, that wasn't me.
That is one successful diplomacy check.
Okay.
There.
Just don't engage. And Ziva would call out to the rest of the party, please don't engage, just try and talk it down.
All right, Fel, you're up.
Before Fel does anything, he's telepathically going to ask Mike, can you get those babies to safety and don't engage with the Nacrea, or the Nacrea?
You hear a yelling through your brain. I could try!
All right, buddy, do that. I'm going to close this door. And Fel closes the door in front of him.
Okay.
And
did that stop the... We shut it out.
The pull may still be there, but we're not going to get pulled through a door. Right? For the black hole?
We'll see.
I mean, that's my thinking anyways. So the move action to do that, and then Fel's going to stand his ground basically just to be like a beacon to see if he, if that ends up working or not at the beginning of his next turn. See if he gets pulled. Or when it's the Nacrea's turn again, I guess.
All right. It is Orin's turn.
Orin is going to ready an action to cast Dispel Magic on the Singularity if for any reason that door opens or if that Singularity comes into view again.
Nice.
So, okay, just to be clear, if the door opens, you're readying an action to attempt to dispel it.
I'm readying an action that the trigger is...
Orin can see the Singularity.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it. All right, very good. All right, Kuiper.
Kuiper's not one to hide behind a door, especially when his friend is on the other side of that door. So you better fucking believe that he is going to open that door. Sorry, Felino. But my boy is over there, and he would fly.
Kuiper and Mike went through some shit together.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. He would fly through a black hole to.
Would he put the rest of the party in danger when we're trying to
handle this? Okay.
But also, like, you're going to have to open the door to talk to it again anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
So I guess my thought is like we just hang out till like gets to my turn and see if I can get another, and then we go balls
But
deep.
you can't do it from where you are with the door closed.
So here's the thing, and this is my thinking on this. Ziva delays her turn until after Fel's, so Fel can open the door. Ziva can do another diplomacy check. If Kuiper moves to the door, his turn is going to the door and opening it. That's it.
That's true.
It's true, but
true.
Hey, Kuiper's gonna look at everybody and said, "How did the conflict more glorious to triumph?" And he's
you got to play your character.
And Fel's going to look at him and be like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" Like, and
I'm playing my character.
No, it's not Josh. That's not Josh. You do you, man. Like, it's
think about it. Fel just shut the door. It's like,
right.
Just playing both sides. You also would have heard the message to Mike, like, keep the babbies safe for a turn or whatever, you know.
You do you, man.
Look, we could get that shit dispelled as soon as I open that fucking door.
Maybe. It's a roll, dude.
I was just like, we'll
It's
see.
a roll, and it's going to be a hard roll.
It's time to be
whether or
bold,
not-
baby. That's what I'm saying. All
I'm
right?
kind of curious and a little bit concerned as to whether or not dispelling that black hole will be considered hostile and put us back down that track.
I mean, casting the spell against us is a hostile action.
And if we're trying to defuse it,
I am mitigating a hostile action without causing further harm to anyone.
yeah, we'll see.
If it wants to take that as hostility, that's on that. But it is simply incorrect. It is factually incorrect.
I need to know something here. Because I want to use my force pack, okay, to try to gain as much speed to go through as possible.
You're going to move up and open the door, and that'll be your turn.
That would be your whole turn.
Yeah, because it's only one action. Okay.
I would hold off, bro. Like, just hold your turn, and then if you need to, then you can go through. But maybe she can talk it down.
You can telepathically say something to Mike if you're feeling worried about your buddy.
Yeah. Michael, are you okay? Are you sure?
I'm good. Just try to tow this freaking thing down so I don't have to carry babies out of the way and then fight a robot.
You know.
Think of the children.
Someone please think of the children.
Okay, all right. He trusts his friend. Every fiber of his being is telling him to go. And it takes so much courage for him to not. He wants to move so badly.
You may yet.
He's going to hold his turn instead of opening that door.
Okay.
I don't like that. Neither does Kuiper, but we are going to hold.
All right, Mike, you're up.
Yeah, so am I right here by the skidder?
Yeah, so you're
can I snatch the grenade out of their hand first?
Okay. Yes. Yeah, I think you can just do it. I'm not seeing
babies.
anything. Yeah, like I think you can just walk up and pluck it straight out of their hands. Like, stop that.
Right, exactly.
It's like taking a grenade from a skidder baby.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Easy as that.
So I would say that would be it's going to be a standard action for you to do that.
Yeah,
To
that's
pull
lame.
it front.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the
like if you want to carefully do it
threat.
without them pulling the pin while you try to do it, you know what I mean? Like, and they're also throwing it. You can just try to catch it, kind of deal. But you would still have your move action.
Could I lobby for a reaction to catch it after they throw it?
No.
You know, something you would react to. I'm just saying. But I tried. Yeah, I want to get the grenade out of their hands so that they can't inadvertently detonate the grenade, obviously.
Okay. So boom, you got like grab it. You grab it like mid toss.
Yeah, the problem is that I'm gonna want to also pick up these babies, but it's gonna be my whole
I'll let you
turn
pick up the babies as a move action.
Okay, I was
Just 'cause,
worried
like they're a weapon,
to store the
Well, no, you can't
grenade
store
would be.
them.
So I got to pick up babies with a grenade in my hand.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so pick up babies with grenade in your hand, swift action, drop the grenade, and scoop the babies as a move action. Like, drop the grenade behind you, scoop them
Yeah,
up.
if the grenade won't go off because I'm not pulling the pin.
Yeah,
Right. Correct.
Yeah, okay, great. Yeah. Snatch that grenade, scoop the babies, one in each arm, get prepared to, like, jump up and fly up into the air and drop the grenade on the
Well, the grenade's dropped.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
right. So you grab it and just drop it. Like, grab it out of the air as they're throwing it. You drop it, and then with your move action, swoop both of them up with both your arms. So you've got like two skitter babbies, one in each, elbow pocket.
And so
like
I'm
held,
waiting. Next turn, I will, like, launch up into the air.
Right.
Just to get as much distance. How tall are the ceilings in this room? It looks bigger than the other
it's
rooms.
like 20 feet high.
Okay, yeah. So next turn I'll fly up as high as I can and then away from the robot as far as I can without getting in the singularity.
Yeah, so you're far enough from the singularity that you don't have to roll. It is now the Nacrea's turn. So the first thing we're going to do is deal with the singularity. The door is closed. So I still need to make some attacks, but not sure how this is going to work. We're just gonna give it a shot, because I feel like the singularity would also pull the door, right?
I mean, it depends on
it's a sliding door.
Is it like a slide open door sliding to the sides because sci-fi, or is it just like traditional old swinging door from a hinge?
I mean,
I wouldn't think
they
so.
look like big industrial sliding doors.
Yeah.
Well, they actually don't to me, because they have the divider in the middle.
Two
You know what I mean?
things that
To
do
go-
like elevator doors.
Gotcha.
They're obviously saloon doors.
Oh,
No way to stop them at all.
door they are is a
just
saloon
curtains.
door.
They're just curtains.
In fact, they're just curtains.
It's actually a
The old
bead
Batwing doors.
arrangement, hanging beads.
Yeah, a little bead curtain.
Yeah,
You said beads,
Well-
and I heard beans. I was like, oh, just hanging beans.
hanging
Curtain
beans.
made out of beans.
it's a bean curtain, but it's made out of beans. You
Yes,
see.
yes.
Well, it doesn't
So-
matter, because I'm rolling like garbage.
Yay.
So neither one of those. You're not affected by the singularity.
That's
either
wonderful.
way. Okay, so on their turn, however, they are going to turn towards Mike.
Stop it.
Nope, and attack Mike
Okay, now
with a
look,
full attack.
I'm just worried about the babies. So okay, I would do what I could to put myself between the skitter babies. You know
Sure,
what saying?
I'm
Kinda
attacking you.
Tuck
I'm
them in
attacking
tonight.
you. So
Okay.
yeah.
Just wanted
So
to
you're-
say that.
The
you know?
door is closed, so I can't see, but I'm just gonna be that bitch. Did you move? Because if you moved, you can make a full attack.
I didn't move.
Okay, I couldn't see.
But I've changed my mind, and I'm going to do a single attack and then move up to Mike. So here we
In
go.
the mouth.
So a helix beam erupts from this thing, and that is a 40 against your EAC.
That hits.
All right. So with that hit,
I turn and put the Skitter babies in front of me to use as cover. No.
This has no.
What'd you kill me?
No, I didn't kill you, but it has an explode property, which means that the
That's what I was
Skitter
worried
babies,
about.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job killing them Skitter babies.
Yeah,
that's
you baby
on
killer.
you, dog.
Proud of you, Adam.
That's on you.
That's a choice you made, Adam.
Yeah,
That is a
that's
choice that you
gotta
made.
live with that.
It's 27.
I can bodyguard the babies,
Yeah,
You
I don't
bodyguard
know.
one of the babies.
but
I
they
don't
have
think
such
you-
a nothing AC anyways.
Well, and like you can't really
Bodyguard
Like-
from an area of effect.
right.
Right.
So, okay.
How dare you, Adam?
This is a crazy thing. All right, so you take 27 cold and fire damage,
Okay.
and it does explode. And I'm sorry, I have to look that up because I don't know how that works on a weapon. And I know how it works on like grenades, but like it can't
It's
explode
very
that whole
different.
damage, right? So, see, it doesn't list the damage that the explode does.
I guess the damage is nebulous.
Yeah. If it doesn't list it, it must
Usually
be
it'll
free.
say like explode
Must be nothing.
1d8 or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
I know, but it does, but it's not saying that.
There's no way it explodes the whole damage.
No way. Yeah, I really.
Because there's no way that the devs would allow a PC to
To have
do that kind of damage.
To have that, yeah.
Right. And so I just assume that there's no way that we could do that, then that it's not in the rules. But
I know. I know that it's not the full damage. What I don't have here is what it is.
what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that slip past the editing room.
Yeah.
I mean, just reading the exploder, it does say some exploding weapons don't deal explode.
All right,
don't
so-
do extra damage.
So then I'm thinking the explode
Interesting.
is for the secondary effect of this attack, which is drift strike. So a creature struck by the Nacrea's attack is teleported 30 feet to a location of the Nacrea's choosing. So I would imagine that anything within the explosion radius would be submitted to that teleportation. Is how I'm reading that, because there's no
'Cause
damage
it's
listed, and so then it would be the secondary effect.
I think that's a reasonable interpretation.
So the
All right.
Skitter babies go with.
Skitters are going to go with you.
Well, that's what I wanted anyways. So.
Well, you say that, but
Until you go to that singularity.
which is where they're
teleported right into the black hole.
Was it 30 feet from where I am, or
Surely-
from where the
surely
thing
it
is?
Yeah, surely it has to be from where you are.
Yeah,
Can't
so
get in there.
30 feet, teleported 30 feet to a location. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be 30 feet from where you are. So we're not going to get all the way in there, but we'll get you close.
Wow.
I guess there's no way to even get you in the deal. Okay, well, either way, we are going to. I need you to roll a will save, because you could potentially negate this effect.
Oh, cool.
But the Skitters
Skittermanders
will not be
won't.
able to.
The Skitters won't.
There's no
There's
way.
no way that they can roll that. So because of the explode property, they're going to be teleported 30 feet.
Okay, well, I'll probably fail the will save anyway.
Can he willingly fail it? Like choose to fail it?
You can choose
Yeah,
to
if
fail
it's
it.
I
in
don't
your
need
bed.
to, because I rolled a natural one.
Oh no.
Oh,
there you
gosh.
go.
Okay. Well,
I
all
mean,
right.
but
So
yay.
Mike and the Skitter Bobbies are going to
Damn
be
it, Bobby.
teleported 30 feet right to the edge of the singularity, but not within its draw.
Yeah, and I love the image, like it teleports to it. Am I facing it or facing away from it?
You're now facing it.
Oh,
yes.
I love it. Yeah, it teleports me right to the edge of the singularity. I can see it's like warping and weird qualities as I'm holding the babies, and it's like the tug of it is pulling on both, like all three of us, and my arms, I'm just like holding the Skitter babies as their arms are like reaching out to it. You know?
Right, yeah.
This is crazy. This is
Oh,
crazy.
no, you
Okay.
don't.
All right. So it's now Ziva's turn, but I believe the play was to hold.
Yep.
Right?
Hold.
Okay. So Fel can open the door for you. So we'll switch turns again. So it's now Fel's turn.
Yep. Is there anything... So I'm going to open the door. Mm-hmm. Is there anything I can do to brace myself against the black hole's pull? Because I'm not taking any other actions.
No, but you won't be pulled until the Nacrea's turn. It won't happen just because you open the door.
Okay.
Right, but like I can't reach out and like hold on to something to help prevent or give bonus to the roll or anything.
No,
that's silly. Yeah, fuck my grab boots or mag boots or whatever.
Don't we have mag boots on?
Yeah,
fuck them. We're not standing on metal. What do you think this is?
We're out
Star
of grab
Stone?
juice.
Yeah,
we're out of grab juice.
Plumb out of grab juice.
4.5 hours. All right.
Fel's going to open
the door. You have a standard action because that's just a move action.
Yeah, and I don't really.
You can downgrade and
that
move
triggers
back.
my dispel magic.
It sure
That is
does.
true.
Yep.
Okay, I'm definitely using inspiration on this caster check.
For real.
For sure. Okay, let me pull up the thing. All right. Obviously, I'm targeting the singularity. I don't, name the specific spell or
it's all
identify it. All right, the spell check, 120 plus my caster level with a DC equal to 11 plus the spell's caster level. So whatever that caster level is. Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's get it. Oh, I'm rolling this heavy ass Norse Foundry.
Get it. It's heavy
So I'll
with
get a
luck.
plus 19 to the roll.
No. You get a plus 17 to the roll. It's plus your caster level.
Plus 2 for the inspiration.
Oh,
that
with the
guarding.
inspiration. I'm sorry. Yep.
I ain't trying to cheat here, dog.
I'm like, y'all
pull
aren't
some numbers
19
out of my
yet, are
ass
you?
or something.
Y'all aren't 19 yet.
In our hearts, we are.
Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe. I rolled a natural 11, so that is a 30?
30, 30,
30,
30.
30,
Right?
30. The DC is going to be real close to 30. Might be like...
That is a success.
Okay.
Go, dude. Let's go, man. Let's go. If you succeed, the spell ends.
Spell is over. It's done.
Nice.
Fuck yes.
All right.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
So Orin is just waiting for that door to open. He's just like staring at Fel like, anytime now, bro. As soon as it does, he reaches a hand out and just takes... I mean, Orin's familiar with the way that cosmic magic works, so I think he was more keyed in to be able to unmend that spell, and does so nonchalantly.
The DC was 27, for what it's worth.
Dude, so I'm so glad I used that freaking... I mean, it would have been a 28, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But still, too close for comfort, man.
Yeah.
Too close for comfort, yeah.
Inspiration
but you do it.
well used.
You do it, yeah. All right, so...
Phil still has a standard or a move, I guess, because I opened the door. It could have been either one. But I'm just going to turn on combat tracking, just in case.
Fair.
Okay. Ziva
Now it's
is up.
Ziva's turn.
Okay.
All right, Ziva. Like, you've got to do it here, or this turns into a 2-episode situation.
Well, I'm going to use another inspiration, and
You
we're
use more
just...
than one.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I was just saying,
No, you
can
can't stack them.
I know.
Can't stack
Stack
them.
fortune
No.
effects, yeah.
Oof. Okay.
Oof, she
I
says
said oof.
with
I
a...
rolled a 49 plus 2, so 51.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
So what do you say?
She calls out, she's like, you can see we're peaceful. We are protectors of this place, just like you are. Let us help you. Let us fix the Starstone.
See, I'm protecting the babies.
You see?
literally
it's got
our
the
name.
babies. It's we're cool.
Fix Star Stone. You. And then she just kind of like sucks into her own face galaxy and
Gross.
disappears. Kind of
That's a
like
sentence.
like
That's a brand new sentence.
Things you only hear on
Sucks into
Starfinder
her own
podcast.
face
Song right
galaxy.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, that is what happened.
I
so
don't think those words have ever been uttered in that
I
sequence.
don't know.
that
There's some
order.
pretty
It's gonna be
wild
on the new Giz
sci-fi
album.
authors, dude.
yeah. So she's gone.
Okay.
She's gone.
Ziva's like, quick, turn it off and turn it back on again before she comes back.
I assume, are we out of turn order?
We are.
Yeah, Fel would go up and I don't know if it's a good idea to put all 4 babies in the same backpack.
Shove them all in there.
They're all co-workers, man. They all know each other.
Cool.
Well,
We can split them up. I'll hang on to one.
I forget that they're coworkers.
So they're the 2 that are in your arms are just like gnawing and biting on
color
your
are they?
arms. They will say that one is red and one is yellow.
What color were the other 2?
Purple and green.
Okay, that tracks. I was hoping for a yellow. Wait, was it with the wait?
Yeah,
red
the one
and
that's
yellow were mine.
Yeah,
arm.
yeah.
Oh, I was mixing up. I was thinking one of the ones in Fel's backpack was yellow.
And they're just like excited,
got the
and you
Hulk
can tell
Hogan
that they're like
skaters.
that. Like the red one is like trying so hard to get out of your arms to run back to the grenade. Like it's
my
got
God.
its eyes on the grenade, just like.
No,
I
stop it.
think seeing that and knowing that it was playing with a grenade, Fel would fetch it. And can I do an engineering check to disarm, like basically
Well,
drill
hold
out
on.
the
See
grenade?
what kind
so
of
we can-
grenade it is.
No, like just yeah, but sure. But like I'm thinking like frag grenade, right? You say grenade, it's without saying a
Well, if
flame
you look
or
at it, and you're a smart guy, you would determine that it is actually a flash grenade 4.
flash grenade.
no.
Okay. So
we
you can still
we can take one of my grenades that is less good and give him one of those.
Yeah.
but like basically make it inert. Drill out the
Right.
bottom, like you do some engineering, something or other,
you
unscrew
go,
the
chew
cap,
on this,
dump out the
kid.
gunpowder, whatever.
I mean, if you have like a frag grenade 1, that's basically like one of those like little poppers that you used to throw to at this point.
I used to roll those in my fingers to pop them.
Right. So like you could do that and certainly keep them placated. The red and yellow one get really excited when you give them a grenade. And they just,
Jesus Christ! One of
Does
the
anyone
worst
have-
babysitters ever.
It's a nerd. Like we're very skilled engineers. Does anyone have a worse grenade than a flash grenade 3? Because that's the worst grenade that I have.
I think Fel has all the grenades.
I do not actually anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I had
have
to
a
ditch them
shock.
because of weight reasons.
I have a shock 3 and frag 4s.
Ooh,
oh, those
okay.
are good. You don't want to get rid of those.
Yeah, well, we'll do the flash 3 because I'm replacing it with a flash 4.
There you go.
All right.
Cool. So, you've kind of handled the skitters for now, keeping them entertained. They slot right into Mike's bag, just like playing catch with a grenade on Mike's back. You got these auxiliary generators. So, which system do you want to turn back
so
on
this
now?
is an
Lights or
important
gravity?
question. I think it should be lights first, so that people who are floating
Yes.
around can
Don't run
figure
into
out.
floating piss pockets.
Well, so that they
I mean,
can
that
get
ship
to
has sailed somewhere, but
get
we
to
can
a
prevent
stable
further
place
piss-related accidents.
before we turn the gravity back on and they plummet to their deaths.
Right,
That's kind of where I'm
right.
thinking.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I think that tracks. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's about to be more piss as soon as those lights turn on.
Listen, I'd rather get peed on than die. I'll be honest.
Heard it here first.
That's fair.
I mean, if anyone doesn't agree with that, then there's a problem.
Yeah. Okay, so it's lights then.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's the pretty much the extent of what's in this room.
Does the room continue around the large sphere,
Yeah, it does.
counterclockwise, essentially northeast corner of the room?
We got some turlets in here.
No, those are like office
Is there any other information? Can we perception check? Kind of check the room. Anything we can? glean
Yeah,
from
like
this?
taking 10. There's
Okay.
not really anything here.
Works for me.
Onward. We just told a galaxy-faced entity that we were going to fix a Star Stone. I feel like we should stick to that.
Yeah.
You guys ready to see near it again?
Well,
I'm not.
ain't that the way?
Oh Lord, he coming.
I feel like next time he shows up, we're all just gonna like fucking roll our eyes. This fucking guy again.
Collective groan.
Like, bro, either fight us or fuck off.
I almost like. I
thought you were gonna say fight us or fuck us, and I was like, go on.
I wonder what would happen, or how Niren would react if the next time he pops up and starts like being how he has been. If we just completely ignore him and just walk by.
I always thought you were going to say smack him in the mouth.
No,
the plan.
No,
we
just
could just be like we don't perceive you, dog.
No. Take a page out of his playbook. Be like, yeah, no, you're not worth our time. This is not pertinent to what we're dealing with.
Your lifestyle is so incomprehensible to us that it doesn't matter.
That it's inconsequential to us. It doesn't matter.
Adam's looking to see if can they ignore my
Can they ignore my NPC?
Can they ignore my NPC?
More like, is there a massive, consequence to ignoring
I'm just letting you carry on. Say whatever you guys want to talk about. Make you feel like you got some control over this situation.
I just can't imagine that it says in the book, like, if the PCs decide to ignore Niren, you kill them immediately.
They just die.
Yeah.
Rocks fall.
All
Everybody dies.
must be dealt with.
Yeah. Well,
spontaneous combustion.
The Skitter babies explode.
Stop it!
yeah.
Don't give him ideas.
Press on.
Yeah, we press on.
Press on
We
nails.
open the door.
Okay, open the door,
We
and
check
sure
the
enough.
door.
Now you said open first.
Yeah.
All right, Oren, you go up there and open it.
I open the
a whole
door.
grenade
Bill's
bouquet.
token
Your
just
worst.
yeeted back.
Wrong door, gravity, back. No, you're fine. You open the door, and yep, another hallway that wraps around the northwest side of this circular chamber.
And what's at the end of it?
Another set of doors.
You
of
don't
saloon doors.
say.
Wow.
Saloon doors,
This place
though.
is full
You
of
son
surprises.
of a bitch.
But they're robotic saloon doors. Don't worry.
Oh.
So they hold tight, huh? You can't just swing them. Well, what's the point of the damn saloon door
Yeah.
then?
Aesthetic.
It's so you can hop over it,
To really match the theme of the adventure.
or just crawl under.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just crawl under
We
the door.
It's literally so we could just have a Skitter baby on each Batwing door as they swing, alternatingly.
One on the top, one on the bottom.
We checked
each
the
side.
saloon doors before we opened them.
Sure, if you would like to.
Yeah.
They're not saloon doors.
I know.
They're not sphincter doors either.
Which is
Once,
nice.
thankfully.
It's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we had doors.
I
been a
feel
while.
like
Sphincter
once we get on the fucking Arc Prime or
there's-
whatever the shit, there's gonna be some sphincter doors in there.
The return of the sphincter is coming.
Oops, all sphincters.
the return of the sphincter.
Hey, eyeball-y boys. Somebody who ain't me.
Somebody who's good at this, check the
Yeah.
doors.
All right.
Oh, I mean, a dirty 30's not bad.
Yeah, I'll check.
It's
I rolled a natural 2, which is still a 36.
so there we go.
So,
Yeah, you rolled higher than me, so.
Yeah.
You
31.
you do in fact determine that these doors are not saloon doors.
I knew
guys,
it.
these aren't saloon doors. I
haven't
know.
I
opened
could have
They were
sworn.
disguised. They were disguised as saloon
wasn't
doors,
sure
but you
It
know
was an
better.
illusion.
I'm glad you confirmed that.
Once again, we
Must
are
be one of these
duped by doors.
wobbly, timey-wimey bullshit.
A waste of resources.
We have a long career of struggling with doors, and so we know doors now.
Hey, we're
you can't
better
fool
than
us,
this.
doors. Yeah.
Better than this.
All right. So yeah, it's fine. They're
Dare
not
you to
trapped.
put a desk beyond this door.
Run right through it.
I just imagine
I
somebody
will
trying
smash
to
through.
push a desk up to block the door, and
Nope.
they're sliding doors.
Oh, bless.
Oh.
We open it?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Oh my
Okay.
god, it's desks.
There's stuff in this room.
There's a lot of
There's
stuff
chests,
in this room.
chairs.
Welcome
and
to
desks.
Costco. I love you.
Y'all can move in like no more than like 2 squares. All right. That's where everybody wants to be. All right. Good.
My gamer sense is
I wanna
saying
be there.
exploding things in here.
All right. So let me just
yeah.
tell you what you tell you what you see here.
Oh boy.
Dozens of chairs are arranged before a large black display screen that wraps around the southern wall of this room,
Okay.
with several. Everybody, hold your breath here. Large standing desks. Set
They're
behind-
not even good size. Like they're large for a standing desk, but they're not
Yeah.
like a giant mahogany
No.
monstrosity of a desk. Like
10 foot wide.
set behind them at the center of the floor. The auxiliary reactor chambers stand against the west wall, dull and dead like all the others. However, around them, explosive, bullet-shaped canisters are taped and secured to every wall and corner of this room. You can determine that this area is the viewing chamber for the Star Stone to monitor its magical properties and hopefully ensure that it's never tampered with or stolen. However, you see none other than Niren standing there looking at you with his...
Orin rolls his eyes.
Smile.
In an exaggerated manner.
On his face. And he tells you, he says, "Oh, welcome, travelers. You've done quite well. Unfortunately, I must ask you to leave because I would not want you to die, as I have this entire room rigged to explode." And you can see that he's holding a detonator in his hand. He says, "You've had your fun. Now I must ask that you leave. I like you. I don't want you to die. We'll see ya."
What
Man, you literally went in, added these explosive assets after we said we're going to ignore Niren. I see you, dude.
I see you. I see you.
It's literally in the book. If you ignore Niren, he kills you.
Man, that was dead wrong.
Damn.
Stop predicting stuff.